Long little chief. Cockroaches in the ratchet. Hand-me-downs with the patches. Mama put a little money in the mattress.
All right. You know what that sound means? It means it's Nerd Thug Radio time. Turn up your dials, park your cars on the side of the road, and listen to us for the next 2 hours. Who's ready? Who's ready?
I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
All right. This is Corey DLG, and I'm here with
Nico DLG.
And then we have a special guest today. For those of you who want to get your anger out, here's your co-pilot of the day, Zach Attack.
Hey, how's it going?
We're on a 104.5, 106.1, and they're sister stations. That's what they tell you, at least. And then
Nice.
we're worldwide on IRLoneStar.com. You can check our podcast on Nerd Thug Radio. This is episode 41. I'm doing that only because Joey will always tell you what episode it is for no particular reason. We've never asked what episode we're doing. He just knows.
He keeps track.
That's right, he does.
Looking at the archives, you guys skipped like 6 or 7 in the middle. Just kidding. That'd be a terrible joke to play, though.
We just start on like 62,
Right.
like tomorrow's.
What was that band who their second album, they literally started on track like 14?
Wasn't it Korn?
It might have been.
Yeah, where like people bought the album and then like thought they got a defective one, and people
Right.
were bringing it back to the store like en masse.
And it's literally just because Korn just continued from their last album.
Right.
So now they're just,
Right.
like, I think that's a good idea.
Right.
We could do that.
Yeah.
that would mean the episodes would stay consistent.
Do episode 42 is just dead air.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, why not? Also, so we did, Facebook.com/NerdThugRadio. You can tweet at us. You can email us. It's nerdthugradio@gmail.com. If you're tweeting at us, it's nerd@NerdThugRadio. And then if you want to send me pictures of yourself, it's on Instagram. Corey DLG. And Joey.Savage15. I let him handle the ugly people, though. So,
That's nice.
yeah, if you got low self-esteem, though, father issues, but people talk to you a lot, you can go ahead and send those pictures to me.
That's always keeping it classy.
Yeah, no.
Good.
No, I just want people to respect me.
Sure.
Guys, how was your week?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Yeah, had a pretty good week.
Yeah.
Started school. That was exciting. Second
Oh.
semester of the colleague.
Oh, man. You know, you're actually going to a school for the mentally dumb.
It's not a fact, but okay.
No, it's okay. It's all right, man. It's cool. It's all right.
The mentally dumb.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good that you qualified dumb.
Right. We don't want like, there's common sense dumb. There's like coordinated dumb.
Sure.
There's sports dumb.
Sure.
That's just when they just bet on the losing team all the time.
Sure.
And then there's mentally dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Glad we classified all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, how'd your Senate confirmation hearing go?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty solid.
Think
so
you're
far.
going to get the post?
I think I am.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary of Tree Hugging.
Thank you.
Tree hugging.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's a very small budget.
Who are you waving to?
Right.
The people.
That's right.
The audience.
YouTube land.
You can see us
hello
on
to
YouTube,
YouTube land.
That's right. These episodes are now being streamed to the YouTube. I don't really know the release time on that. Are we releasing them after the podcast, or how are we doing that?
Most likely it'll go up at the same day as a podcast will.
Okay. All right. What you heard was the official most likely.
Most likely.
Generally speaking, potentially within a week.
Right.
So if you heard this on Monday, probably before Friday.
So on your FM dials on Monday,
Right, 104.5, 106.1.
the sister stations in Conroe, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
look
they
at
tell
that.
us.
Killing
Yeah.
it.
So-
And then on the YouTubes and iTunes on Tuesday, yeah?
Yeah, and Stitcher and all sorts of other places.
Yeah.
We are on pretty much anything that will take us.
That's excellent.
Yeah. We actually tried to convince one app we were a Christian band. Turns out you're supposed to play music.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't know that.
yeah. No
No.
one in this room is musically inclined.
No.
I mean, I am.
I mean, I have the voice of an angel. I'm the songbird of this generation.
You are the
I've been
songbird of
told.
your generation.
I tell everyone.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so we've literally just putted around. Okay. All right, so your school's starting. Anything funny, happening, interesting, cute girls?
Other than my government teacher being pretty neat.
Okay, what do you mean by neat?
He's actually really interesting. The entire class is a lot of just like political discussion.
Is he Benjamin Franklin?
No.
Okay, all right, I'm less interested, but go on.
He is a doctor though.
Is he a time traveler?
He could be.
Because that would make it interesting.
That would make it interesting.
Is he foreign?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like interesting is pretty vague there, Nico.
He's from Illinois, and that's about the most interesting thing about him, except for his class, which is very interesting.
Wait, okay, we got to hit the pause here. Because you started that story with, he seems pretty interesting.
He's burying the lead again.
And then then you finish it with the most interesting thing about him is that he's from Illinois. I've been to Chicago. There's nothing interesting about the whole place.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like
You fall into the ocean.
So are you interested in the government class itself, or is it your professor? Like,
He makes it very interesting. He makes the class enjoyable.
that's fair.
Okay.
All
All right. How does he do that?
So most of the time, he lectures us a little bit, but most of the time it's just in-class discussion between the students. So it's pretty interesting to see all the different opinions and see which people are just either dumb or don't know how to speak publicly or have really, really strong opinions.
It's like what college is like in the movies.
Right.
Exactly.
This
Instead of,
real
high school
life.
with smaller desks.
Right. This is the Gilmore Girls of college.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No other classes like that, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't really talk politics and math.
No, but I mean, like, no math teacher's cool.
You don't know that. Have you ever drank with any of your math teachers? Do
Yeah.
they know magic tricks?
Probably not.
They could be time travelers.
You have a weird bar for what's cool.
What do you mean?
Like magic tricks
Time
and time travel.
Right.
That's it. Do either of these things apply to you? You could be Corey's new cool friend.
Right.
All right.
Look, if you're from the future and or past and have jumped through time, why wouldn't
I get the time travel piece. But,
Okay, all right.
I mean, I think we all know where I come down on time travel.
Right.
But
Incorrectly.
like magic tricks, not even real magic. You're more interested in tricks.
Like street
the,
magic.
The illusion of the trick. Yeah. I mean, it's just cool. Like when they can take their thumb off their hand and then it's in the other hand.
Wow. Low. You're not even doing it.
That's cool.
You're just doing two thumbs up.
Right. But like they know how to do the trick.
All right.
That's what makes it cool.
This is solid radio and internet video content.
So there's no bottom here on Nerd Thug Radio. That's
I
what
like
you'll
it.
learn.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like coming into a situation where I know no matter what I do, I can't make it any worse.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's my
Good
job.
feeling.
It's like the opposite of getting married.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. No. Right. That is true. My wife for sure married down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've met her. I've met you. One of you's a time traveler.
She's out of my league.
Yeah, for sure. One of you's not cool.
Wait, hold on. So one of them's a time traveler, as you just previously stated?
Yeah, one of them's a time traveler, and one of them's not cool. I'll let you figure that out.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything new for you, buddy?
Not a lot new. I've been reading a lot of
Thought you were gonna say yogging.
I've been yogging. I think it's a soft J. No, I've been reading a lot of short story collections, like sci-fi and fantasy. And I actually just read a short story collection where it was all like funny stories, but they were all set in hell,
Oh, okay. All right.
which is really, really weird. It's a weird premise for a short story collection, but it was super, super funny. I can't remember the name of it now. I'll get it to you guys. But
We'll put it up on the website.
I also read a short story collection by Arthur C. Clarke, and one of the stories,
Yeah.
one of the mathematicians in it was talking about infinity and the nature of infinity. And, like, I had to stop reading the story for several minutes to try to wrap my head around this. And basically what it was and how it got me to thinking, like, if you picture infinity, right, from all the numbers to infinity.
It
And
would
then
be
if
hard to do.
Right, but if you think about infinity as a concept, right, here's infinity.
Okay.
Then you say, well, now here's this other set of all the even numbers between 0 and infinity. Now, both of those sets of numbers are the same size, but one is a more specific set than the other.
But they're all
Because of the nature of infinity.
they're going to be the same size, right? Because
Right.
they both
Like,
go
that
on
is
forever.
mind-blowing to me.
But-
Like, it's like that old, like, riddle. I don't know if it's a riddle or if it's just a thought experiment, but it's like when you check into this hotel with an infinite number of rooms. If every single room is occupied, then because the hotel has an infinite number of rooms, every person can just move to the next higher room. So person in room 1 moves to room 2 moves to room 3, and so on. So now there's an empty room, but the number of rooms hasn't increased, but because it's an infinite number of rooms, it's just crazy stuff like that. And when you think, and then like
But that's not even a thought experiment. That's just rude. Everyone has to change rooms just
right,
because you want to
it's-
check in?
well, you're a points member, like I
Okay.
am with certain hotels. Like they have booted multiple people out of hotel rooms for me because of my points.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I'm a big deal. And then like the amount,
I mean, that's not funny. I'm not
like
laughing at you.
between 1 and 2, there's infinity between the number 1 and the number 2, right? Because of the constant divisions
Decimals
of
and-
decimal
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
it just took a really long time for me to shake that, and it really made that short story. I lost the train of the entire story and the plot.
Would you say that story became infinitely more interesting?
Yes, I would in fact say that
Oh.
because I like delightful puns.
Oh.
So I don't know. So yeah, that was my week. I've been reading a short story collection at work, and then spent almost a whole afternoon thinking about the nature of infinity while doing work.
I can just picture you just being blown away, like sitting back in a desk, and someone's like, "You all right?" And you're just like, "I don't know, man. Numbers go on forever,
Right, forever.
forever."
Like, that there's no That's it. It's forever.
And then you end.
Like I feel like we've crossed the line. Like I feel like I've brought your show from like cool pop culture nerd stuff to now like, pure number math infinity nerd stuff, and like it's a whole different animal.
Look, people turned off the show as soon as it came on the air.
That's
I
fair.
mean, that's rule number 1 of Nerd Thug Radio is no one's listening.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's good you guys are on your own team.
Right.
Also, I heard on the radio that China is planning to send a mission to Mars by 2020.
That sounds really close.
NASA. So my issue with that is, like, are we supposed to be neighbors?
Like, is this another space race?
I don't.
Like, are we getting into another moon race situation?
Space race
Well,
part 2.
first of all, it'd be a Mars race.
Okay, but you still have to go through space to get there.
Right. but
Also, Mars is in space.
Right, but it wouldn't be a moon
So
race.
nothing about space race was inaccurate.
You said moon race.
No, I said,
Space.
is this going to be another moon race, as in a parallel
Right,
analogy?
But it can't be.
Similar but not congruent.
Right. It's a Mars race.
Thanks, Tips.
Right.
Space race.
Right. Also, Mars is not that exciting of a place.
No,
So I vote let them have it.
well, and it's not that exciting of a place, right? Like, there's nothing.
There's nothing to do there. There's not even a hot topic.
Right.
So, like-
because that's the bar. But like I
There's
like
not even a
I
pretzel
like
place,
the idea of
like,
continuing.
worst mall ever.
I like the idea of continuing to push that boundary.
No,
though.
I want to explore too.
And I don't.
But if China wants Mars, why don't we give them that? We'll take the trench. We'll go underwater. Let them have space. When they get to Mars and the real aliens show up and want to kill everyone, they'll just kill all the Chinese people.
Sure.
And then that way we live in a perfect. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to. I mean, why? What is anyone going to do once we get to Mars? That's the thing.
But
Set up shop. They're going to try and live on Mars.
right,
Right.
but it's the next thing, right?
It is the next
Like,
thing.
and you hear, like, I can't remember who said this quote, but like, yeah, Earth is the cradle of mankind, but you don't live in the cradle forever.
Right.
Like,
But, like,
and
there's-
that needs to be, like, and it's probably not in our near horizon, but it needs to not be a far-fetched idea that we start to colonize other planets.
Right, but the thing of it is, and
Space
we're going to get out of here
colonies.
because we're right here up
Right.
against it. The thing of it is, there are other planets that have like similar atmospheres and similar things.
Right.
Those should be the goal.
But you have to walk before you can run.
Why don't we just launch? Boom!
We need to be launching from the moon.
That would be cool.
Right.
And then
That's what needs to be next.
we're
really.
gonna launch out to a break here, and when we come
Excellent.
back, Zach's gonna go to Mars
These are
via
facts.
time travel.
Mama put a little money in the mattress. Taught me